Hello friends, CD from AK3R here, and I am ready to finish this album, even if it kills me, Jesus. I'm going to finish this album! Gosh darn it! I know I've been saying this for the longest, but I'm going to stick to it I'm going to stick to it this time. I'm going to finish this album review, and then I'm going to get on to the next one. I'm going to do it, and by the time I finish this album, when I finish this album, I'm going to put the posters that one of my lovely subscribers sent to me on this wall to celebrate the fact that I finished this damn album. Ugh. Anyways, I'm gonna be reviewing Bye 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 today. Shinhwa's Bye Bye Bye. I'll try to do it in the way that you guys have liked. You guys liked how I did my previous video, so I'm gonna try to keep it in this format. So Bye 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 is basically your typical breakup song, you know. Well, not typical. It talks I will say each breakup song certain singers put out, try to listen for distinguishing factors as to what caused the breakup. Because, you know, anybody can write a typical breakup song, but, you know, some songs, you know, it's like, why did you break up? Or how did you break up? Stuff like that. Because I think if you really look at the social climate of today, there's a lot of odd ways that people break up, you know. Going based off of the lyrics, from what I can tell, this is just my interpretation of the lyrics. It seems like the relationship was very one-sided, and I don't necessarily mean one-sided as in like she didn't like him back. She definitely liked him back, but in a way she took him for granted. You know, we see a lot of relationships these days where, well, this could just be in the gay community, where everyone's sitting around waiting to be taken care of. People are waiting to be taken care of, and they're so busy waiting to be taken care of, they forget that it's a two-way street. It's a mutual thing, you know. If you want someone to take care of you, you have to take care of them as well. You know, and that's what I think I'm getting, you know, that she basically took him for granted. She expected him to do all the work, and he got sick of it. You know, he got sick of it, and he's just like, no, I'm done with you. You know, the lyrics go, everything's gonna change. Nothing's gonna be the same. In the awkward atmosphere, the aroma of espresso wafts past, looking in the empty streets outside the window. I swallow my words. I think I did my best for you. You've disappointed me to the end. I'm sick of it. I have to go, was what I said. The two of us have drifted too far apart. This isn't what I think. It's just common sense. Too late. It's too late to do anything. Now I'm sick of love. Now I don't even feel anything at your biting words. Everything is numbed by your crocodile tears. Even all the words I prepared ended up useless. That's enough. That's enough. Thanks for the good time. But now I gotta say, I don't know where the do part comes. Like, does that mean bye bye? Because I don't think at any part do I hear him say like bye bye bye. He might be saying toodaloo. I'm guessing that's what he's saying. Toodaloo, you know, toodaloo. I did my best. You effed up, so I'm bouncing. That's basically what the song is about. Well, that's basically what the song is about. I'm curious though, like if anyone of y'all have been in a situation, leave it in the comment section because I want to know, have any of y'all been in a situation where it was like there was an obvious mutual attraction to the person, but the person you were dating just took you for granted, you know, or it just felt like you were doing most of the work. And then when you try to leave, all of a sudden it's like, wait, where are you going? I need you. It's like, you need me. No, I was like, I'm not here to be your crutch. I'm not here to be solely and only your rock, you know, because honestly, guys, that's what I think people, honestly, guys, there's a whole video I could do about that, you know, people who just have an unrealistic standard for how, it's like, do you want a relationship or do you want a servant? You know, so ask if you have been in a situation like that, leave it in the description below. I want to hear about it. In terms of the composition, I'm not entirely sure what the correct words to use to describe how this is composed, but it's like this very default, like, it's the way if you hear there's a piano, obviously, the way the piano, many idols have used this type of composition. It's 90s in a way. It's very not, think of it like 90s funk, and R&B. I'm not Think of it like 90s funk and R&B with like a droplet or two of Mariah Carey. That's the best terminology I can use. Some terminology. Oh, so a dip of Mariah Carey, a little bit of Britney Spears, some Christina Aguilera, and some Disney Channel. That's the best way I can describe that, TBH, because I'm not entirely sure what decade this particular composition style pulls from. But to give you an example of I'll just show you a side-by-side comparison so you guys can hear what I'm talking about.
Hey, everything gon' change, everything gon' change, nothing's gonna be the same, XOXO, 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 yeah.
SISTTTAR, sister, baby, stop breaking my heart. Oh no, you hurt me, no more next time. I hope you got that boy. Hey girls, it's gonna be alright. Hey boys, better make it right. Hey.
Hopefully you get it now. You hear what I'm hearing. I'm not saying somebody copied someone else. It's just that like that's a very common style. I see it used a lot in K-pop. I know it was used a lot way back in like the late 90s, early 2000s. That particular style was used a lot back then. You know, and I think this is that's one of those compositions where it's like it can be a happy song, it can be a sad song. Depends on how you do it. You know, this song is yeah, I mean like the way this song can be sung as like a yo, I'm mad at you, get out my life. And then it can also be sung as a I really don't need you. I'm fine without you kind of situation. So like I don't hate it. I don't hate it because it's always interesting to see what the artists that use it. It's always interesting to see what is this cat doing? With this particular song, I mean initially when I heard it, I wanted more because I felt like it was kind of subpar. Like much more could have been done with it. But then like I was watching the live stage and I don't think they were trying to do anything more with it. I think this is I don't want to say it's a filler song. It's not a filler song. I think it was just like they wanted to just make a song that was just chill. Chill, simple, easy to follow, shlabam. You know, I don't think they were trying to do anything too crazy with it. It still matches the vibe of everything else that we've heard so far on the album. So, I mean, like I saw the live stage and it was just like not basic, but like your typical guitar, sit on stool, sing along. So I think the simplicity of the song was what they were going for. Me personally, I would have done a little bit more with the instrumentation because I think at some parts of this song, the instruments kind of overwhelm the voices where it's like I'm trying to like, because I was watching the lyric video and I'm hella ADHD, so I'm watching the lyric video and I'm trying to like distinguish whose part is from who. Like, I mean, it's obviously it's easy to distinguish everybody apart, but like, I think that certain parts they could have pulled back on the instruments, and certain parts could have deserved a little bit more instrumentation. That's just specifically with the instruments. But at the end of the day, I don't think that's what they were going for. I think they were just going for something simple and easy to follow along with. So that's just my take on it. But anyways, y'all, tell me in the comments what other songs you want me to review. I mean, like, I can't really pick apart the song in the same... I mean, it's simple. Like, the song is very simple, so it's really hard for me to dissect it like how I would like to. Anyways, y'all, I'm CD from AK3R. Leave in the comment section if there's any more what song the next song on this album you want me to review. I'm CD from AK3R. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. Follow me on social media, and links will be in the description. And shout out to my co-hosts featured on this channel, past, present, and future. Goodbye.